Howdy folks. Today I'm looking a little bit at the pen changer mechanism, trying to design up how this is going to work. Originally I was planning, you can see I've got two layers in the pen magazine. I was planning on basically building a tower here up to, the finger coming down so that the tower and the finger that the pens would run into would be completely fixed, which would allow me to, kind of place and find pens in 2 dimensions. But as I've been playing around with what would be easier to print and what would make a decent first draft, I thought about doing what you see here. So this is affixed to the top of the X rail. So the whole arm assembly here would move with the X rail. And it means I can only have a single layer of pens, but I could make the magazine just, a single row, fairly long. It all comes down to how big of something I would want to plot, because, the wider I go here, the more space I'm giving up of the drawing area. But as long as I'm sticking fairly small, it shouldn't be a huge deal. And just to prove the concept works, I really dig it. And I also kind of like that I only have to track the Y position to get back, as opposed to having to track both X and Y. And this would also cut down on X movement during pen changes. Would get rid of X movement during pen changes entirely. So yeah, I'll try printing this one up. This is too big to print on the E-Packs. I'll try printing it up on the Castle. I don't know if I'll get to it tonight or tomorrow. It'll be in the next few days. I'll get something printed up. It's gonna have to be pretty beefy in order to not flex, because it actually takes a decent amount of force to click these. And you can see pushing up here, this is gonna have to be, made out of if it's PLA, which is most of what I got right now. It's gonna have to be, a good half inch or inch thick in order to not flex. Or maybe I'll try, doing some kind of beam formation on it or something. Just thinking about printability, this will probably be the bottom, and then it'll, have the finger coming up as it's printed. So I'd wind up putting some kind of reinforcement along this edge underneath. But yeah, I'll play around with a few different ideas and see what works there to get the stability. And yeah, I guess that'll be another video. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, this was my original kind of look at the software. As you can see, the different slots for the pens. With the machine homed, that's as far forward and as far left as you can get. So, if I have that be 0, 0, then one pen space over, I know the spacing between the pens because I made the pen holder. So this was my original idea here, was just to calculate out all the pen positions and then, run it up to 0 to click it in, and then go back and, click in and out the various pens as we need them. But, this will wind up being probably just a single row. My farthest pen to the right will still be 0, 0, and I have to figure out how big I can make this piece on the Castle, how far over I can get this to, and that kind of determines how many pens I can go across here. I mean, I could add a couple more. I can keep going this way. Look at my clearances here. Yeah, I might be able to go a little farther to the left as well, without running into anything there. Farther to the left means I'm not giving up space, unless I get out to, if I get out to the rail here, I could add probably 3 more before I get to the rail here, and then can't back it up with the pens out on the left. So I'd be, thinking about losing build space that way. So maybe if I go out to about there and do the same on the other side. Well, we'll see what makes sense. That's enough talking for now. I'm gonna go draw this up in OpenSCAD and or OpenSCAD, let me say it correctly, in OpenSCAD, and see if I can do some design on that. And we'll have another video where I've actually got this thing printed up and we see if it works. All right, we'll see you in the next one.